after coming in second at the last Fusion Arcadian.
Yeah. So you know he's
trying to
itching
get banned.
this. Yeah. He's itching to get this, and I mean, Fhantum is no slouch at all. We saw what Steve was able to do on stream back when Ritual and Stu were commentating. It's a very, very good Steve. Not only does it play defensively, but it catches you out in so many options, which we saw against East. But, I mean, Xavier isn't East, and we can see, you know, essentially Xavier win or Fhantum get this huge upset.
Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, seeding at Arcadians can already be so weird, but hey, we got the #1 seed coming against a dark horse to be sure here in Fhantum, already with wins on players like Duquesne and Geest as well. So some really solid stuff, but Xavier is doing exactly what he needs to right now, keeping Fhantum off of gold. You can deal with minecarts and you can deal with stone tools because you continue to survive, but you just gotta keep those higher materials away from Steve in the early game so that you can start off with a lead. Barely able to trade Mario. Mario's back air hitbox is crazy, but the up smash read on the roll was even crazier here, Jelly.
And that really just comes down to the speed that Mario has, just be able to get in there. Just another up smash coming out for Fhantum. I mean, if you're Xavier, right, you take that stock and then you lose one, you're completely fine. You're back to square one against a character like Steve, despite, you know, him getting his materials back. His ability kind of just to fake you out, his ability to catch you going for really bad options like, you know, we saw that roll. Oh my god, the up B almost killing.
Yeah, that was down throw IDJ up air to reset and instant fastball and to reset on the platform. Super solid routing there from Xavier, but you see Steve throwing out these back airs. I mean, we had the weakest Steve buffs earlier, but everyone forgets, yeah, like, oh man, Steve back air just has that massive auto cancel window, and you can wall out just about anybody. No jump, but plenty of distance on the up B to make it back at it.
Oh, it's not gonna kill.
From off ledge too. I love this. The pickup there from Xavier, but still not closing out the stock. Able to press and get rid of at least one iron. Only one minecart left. When is Fhantum gonna use it? Oh, right there.
Good up air. Again, no iron right now, so Fhantum is in a very precarious position, not able to land, and that's where iron, you know, plays such a big role in Steve's play, just allowing him to land, allowing him to get on the stage so easily. When you're out of that, it's so difficult, especially against a character like Mario, who has so many anti-air, so many juggling options that can kill you, and you saw that perfectly right there. Xavier playing the second stock well, and has a little bit of damage, 36% dealt on to Fhantum.
If you're Fhantum, humble opinion, maybe I'm wrong, you don't want the stock here. You want to even up the game, but you want to accrue your materials first. You want to find diamonds, and the best way to get time to mine is when you have plenty of knockback already set on this Mario. Force him to recover time and time again. Find your diamond. Now you're looking for the stock so you have time to actually craft your materials, especially now with that there's no pickaxe.
Yeah, and I think what Xavier's doing so well is that he realizes that, you know, Fhantum doesn't have a lot of the things that he needs to, you know, be able to mine. You know, losing that pickaxe is already very detrimental for Steve. Not only that, but he also doesn't have any materials, so he's not able to mine. And Xavier's just playing this perfectly, getting in, knowing that he can.
Oh, he's fine.
But gets it back here.
There's no iron here. You have to resort to the Altyra and the great routing in order to avoid the cape twice over, but the buffered roll. Mario players scout that out for breakfast, and they've been doing it for like a decade at this point, since the previous game and the game before that. If you're buffering an option off of ledge, they're going to try and find a spacing where up smash can cover it, and roll is the easiest one to react to.
Absolutely, and I mean, we're talking about his ability to just find so many options that Fhantum was going for, especially that roll on ledge, and they're, you know, Mario's just scouting that immediately. But it's the fact that Xavier was just able to play so aggressive, just basically choke out Phantom's gameplay, waste all of his material, right? No iron, no pickaxe, no way really for Fhantum to come back with whatever he had. And there was no way that Xavier was letting Fhantum get those diamond materials at all. So much pressure really allowed Xavier to get that first game. Honestly, alleviate a lot of pressure on him in returning that to Fhantum. So really, really good gameplay from Xavier. I hope to see more of that from him in the second game. I want to see what adaptation Fhantum can do. I feel like if he plays more defensive, it could work. But it's the fact that Xavier was just, you know, not afraid to to get in at all.
Yeah.
I think that's exactly what Fhantum wasn't expecting, and so we get into game 2 on PS2.
Yeah, it's little things that can start to head your way into like little victories that you can use as Fhantum. Like if Xavier's going to start hard playing around like minecart, for instance, with these a little bit higher back airs, well, that's where you got up smashes. That's where you can start hunting for parries because they're at very similar timings. But the stock might be gone, and there it is, the reset on the platform. Your first mistake was taking Mario back to PS2.
Your second mistake was putting yourself in disadvantage. No.
Yeah, honestly, like it's.
Oh my God, are we gonna see it again?
Man, it is just getting.
No, this advantage state from Xavier.
It's so tough for Fhantum to actually like put his boots on the ground, and even when he has been, like it's been very minimal, like in terms of combos. Like against Steve, if your combo is up to up air, back air. Absolutely. I'm 100% okay with that. I'm taking that every day of the week, even as a midweight in Mario. And just look at how far behind the 8-ball Fhantum is, and Xavier's not letting up here, Joey.
Yeah, and this is the pressure that I'm talking about that Xavier has. Whenever Fhantum is getting these blocks up, he's going for a back air, he's going for an air, he's trying to break those blocks, forcing Fhantum to stop mining for his materials, and then in turn try to answer back on something Xavier might not be doing. And speaking of answer, Xavier catching that landing again with the up smash. Such a strong move for Mario, and Xavier's been hitting that so precisely.
Yeah, that little bit of invulnerability, the pivot boost as well to get the turnaround midway in there. And if Fhantum is going to continue making his game plan extraordinarily linear, not utilize blocks to their fullest, not try and pressure in more of the unique Steve ways, then a generalist like Mario is going to find ways around your utilities. You have to take advantage of what makes Steve unique, like that footstool down air, but not able to hit it. Able to find the forward smash after, though, most importantly, to keep this game at least within spitting distance.
I mean, this is Steve we're talking about. The comeback factor that Steve produces. Never mind, commentator's curse.
I mean, you land a falling up air there, like on that metal flat on Pokemon Sage.